Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today is Monday as I'm recording this, so Raw is about to start in a few hours, but I would just like to talk about what happened at Saturday night's main event, because I'm sure some of us wrestling fans have already probably gotten tired of the show, and we always think, oh, well, nothing's important is really going to happen on the show. It's just kind of a filler episode of Raw or SmackDown, nothing big's going to happen, but there actually was some important things that happened, and if there's something important that's happening, we got to talk about the opening match that took place on Saturday night's main event. It was the tag team match between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker against CM Punk and Sami Zayn. Now, the team of Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker got the win, which I figured that was pretty obvious. And also, side note, I got 5 out of 5 on all my predictions, by the way. I'll leave that video in the description for you guys to watch. But yeah, Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker did win, but they actually didn't win by, like, completely fair tactics. They actually got the third man introduced, and certainly someone that I was not expecting, Bronson Reed, returned. And so now he is aligned with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. This is like a Dangerous Alliance 2.0, as people like to call it. I seriously don't know who's going to stop this faction. I mean, you got CM Punk and Sami Zayn, but I feel like without Roman Reigns coming back, you really have no way of stopping this faction. This is going to be an insane group. Let me just say, like, I seriously don't know who's going to stop them. Okay, let's move on, though, because there's a lot to talk about. And then we had the Women's United States Championship match between Zelina Vega and Chelsea Green. Obviously, Zelina Vega retained the Women's United States Championship. Nothing surprising in this match really happened. And then we had the match that everybody was waiting for, the Undisputed Champion John Cena against Ron Cena. No, I'm joking, R-Truth. But what's funny was R-Truth pretended to be Ron Cena. He came out in John Cena's entrance gear, and he also used his entrance theme song. So at first we were like, wait, John Cena fighting John Cena? But no, it's R-Truth. It's just pretending to be John Cena. John Cena got the win, sadly. It wasn't by, like, super cheap tactics either. He grabbed his towel and went to hit Truth with it, but he hesitated at first, which I was like, ooh, okay, as he turned to the good side. And then as the ref turned his back, he blasted him below the belt when the official had his back turned. Yeah, like I said, he hit him below the belt. And then he used that moment to execute an AA off his own and defeat R-Truth. And then we had the steel cage match with Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. And just as I expected, Damian Priest got the win. He did South Heaven, and then he did a concerto to Drew McIntyre, which looked similar to what he did to Edge back in the day. And then he walked out of the cage for the win. And then we had the main event of the night for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was between Jey Uso and Logan Paul. And obviously Jey Uso's going to win, right? You know, there's no way he's going to lose his title, like, a month after he literally just won it. That would have been crazy. Also, Logan Paul with the World Heavyweight Championship would have definitely ruined wrestling for sure. And speaking of guys who like to ruin wrestling, John Cena tried to come out and actually help Logan Paul beat Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight title, because John Cena and Jey Uso had a interaction earlier in the night where John Cena said, you know, he would keep trying to ruin wrestling. He would make sure Jey Uso lost the World Heavyweight title to Logan Paul, and then Cena would walk out with the title at the end of the year, which would have, like I've said now, ruined wrestling. So Jey Uso was about to get the win, but then John Cena attacked the official and attempted to ruin wrestling, as I mentioned, by helping Logan Paul in the title. So then John Cena and Logan Paul had a 2-on-1 on Jey Uso. They kept trying to beat him up. And then we hear Cody Rhodes' entrance music hit, and he comes back out and hits a crossroads on John Cena, and them two start fighting outside the ring, I believe. And then it sets up Jey Uso to finally pin Logan Paul and retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And so then there's a brawl for a little bit, and it gets confirmed that there will be a huge tag team match to headline Money in the Bank. I'm assuming it'll probably be the main event of the show. We got former tag team champions, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and the current World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso, taking on the Maverick Logan Paul and the current Undisputed WWE Champion John Cena. That'll most likely, like I said, headline Money in the Bank. It'll probably be like the biggest match of the night. And I assume they'll probably have, just early prediction, they'll probably have Cody Rhodes pin John Cena and set up that rematch for SummerSlam. Which honestly I'm not excited to see, because we saw how bad it was at WrestleMania, but hopefully there's no Travis Scott interference. Let's just pray to God that there's no Travis Scott in this matchup. And that was all of Saturday Night's main event. If you missed anything because you probably weren't interested to watch it, here's all the results that I just gave you. But that's going to end this video, and I will see y'all in another one. Take care. Peace out.